For the first time during the pandemic, the U.S. is averaging more than 300,000 new COVID cases every day, meaning 1% of the population currently has it. Christina Laurie talked to local doctors about what you should do after you get that positive test.
I have COVID. Now what?
Thank goodness a fair number of them are vaccinated. Otherwise, I don't know where we would be.
Right now, 1 of every 100 people is testing positive, and their bodies are reacting in one of two ways, either showing symptoms or not.
I think a lot of people interpret like improving symptoms with asymptomatic, and those things are a little bit different.
If you are symptomatic, it's really important to stay home and away from other people for 10 full days.
So on day one, you have fever, cough, chills, and fatigue. But on day 5, all you have left is a bit of a cough. That doesn't mean that you're asymptomatic. That means you still have a cough.
That also means you should stay in isolation for 10 days. If you really are asymptomatic, don't have symptoms, but tested positive for COVID after coming into contact with someone who had it, you can still spread the disease. That's why doctors are asking you to isolate for 5 days and wear a mask everywhere on days 5 through 10.
That isn't like, mask, underneath my nose, mask on most of the time, except for when I really want to say something. That means mask on all the time.
Right now, Dr. Pothoff is also recommending you take another rapid test on day 5, something the CDC is considering adding to their formal guidance.
If you have no symptoms and you can't make that antigen test positive, it doesn't mean you absolutely can infect someone else, but would make me feel a whole lot better that your risk to someone else in the community is pretty low, especially if you're wearing that mask.
Reporting in Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
Well, a lot of things have changed during the pandemic. Doctors say the methods for protecting ourselves have pretty much stayed the same. Get vaccinated, wear a mask, and wash your hands frequently.